So welcome to the fourth episode of Virtually Meets, where today we are very lucky to be joined by AC Milan, Celtic, St Mirren footballer, to mention just a few clubs, and also a Champions League hero, Massimo. Thank you so much for joining us today. How are you?
Thank you to you. I'm good. Obviously I just left Kilmarnock, then now is a period of changes. Then now we'll see what's happening.
Yes, because there's a lot of change. How are you coping, you and the family, with lockdown at the moment? Did I hear you were painting a fence yesterday?
Yeah, I was just myself because my family are in Italy. Summertime in Italy is good weather and stuff. Then because we are always here in Scotland, they won't just enjoy the weather over there, no? And they see the parents as well, grandmom, granddad, and I spend a bit time with them.
Oh, I guess you miss the family being in Scotland.
Yeah, it's just a period when you've got a rest, you know what I mean? Because you're always busy with kids, but looking forward to see them again.
And as a kid, you were about 6 or 7 when you knew you wanted to be a footballer, right?
Yep.
Who made you want to play football, or what football team did you think what made you realise you want to be a footballer?
No, it's a simple question in terms of, when I was a kid, I didn't have a lot of games to do apart the ball. Then I came from a place, very small one, and, I was playing football all day apart the school time, but I was always with the ball in my feet, and, I really love it. And after in that years when I was a kid was the AC Milan with Rijkaard, Van Basten and Gullit, very famous player, good ones. And that period AC Milan was a very strong team, won Champions League. And they said, wow, it was really nice to watch. It was like good in front of the TV, right? And after that, was just passion, a lot of passion for football. And I said, yes, I want to do this in my future. And that's why I was so focused to do it, to be always on it, and study as well, because my mom and dad want, I make sure I've got studies as well. Then I make both. I was really, really focused, big passion for football, because if you don't have that, it's difficult to do it. Is that why what I say to my son now? But now they've got many distractions because they've got more games to do. They've got PlayStation. There was this, and that. They are not really focused in what they want to do.
So, did your son play football then as well?
Yeah, he really like football. He played for a team here close to Hamilton. Okay. But characterally is not like always on it,
right?
For the same reason I just said, because he have got too many distractions.
So you turned professional when you were around 18 years old, is that right? And what was the biggest lesson you've learned since becoming a professional at 18 to where you are now? Is there something you can look back and think, I've really learned from that?
When I was young, I started professional, when you say 18 years old, and after two years, I had a big step and I moved to AC Milan. And when I moved over there, I said, it's done. I'm a footballer now. I'm a superstar. But when you're thinking about that, you are, because you are always to work hard to be always to be on it, because if you think like that, now it's done, I don't have to work hard like before. It's the moment you go down. And that's the part I learned more. That's why the year past I was always on loan to the other teams, but I said I want to go back in the Champions League. I want to go back in the big team. I start to work hard. But it's not easy. And after, because I work hard, I came to Celtic as well.
Of course. Now, it was a bit interesting, the move to Celtic, because the first phone call that you got was from a private number, and it almost caused an argument with your wife, didn't it?
Yep. Yeah, because it was summertime. I just finished the season with Atalanta on loan from AC Milan, and the season was very good. And I was chilling home in the summer, and received this phone call, and my wife was not happy because they're no recognized number, and was Andriy Shevchenko in that phone call, and he had a connection with the board at Celtic. He asked me straight away, "Do you want to go to Celtic?" I say, "Yes, why not?"
Wow.
And he said, "We can organize that," and I give my agent number, and after the deal is done.
So your wife was happy then? She realised
Yeah,
that work.
after. Yeah.
So how important were the Celtic fans in your choice to play for Celtic? Were they a big influence in your move?
Honestly, not, because I knew was a big team with good fun, good stadium, but I didn't know that was so big.
Right.
Then I realized that when I was here, because from the day one, the Celtic fans love me. The first season we win the league, and I scored a very important goal, and that's why after they love me more, and I love them as well, because for them I still now a very important player and person for them. And but I realized how big Celtic is when I was here.
And you have played for some incredible clubs. And do you think your relationship with the Celtic fans is different to the relationship with the Italian fans, for example?
I don't know. In every team I played, I always had a good relationship with the fans, because the fans always appreciate I give 100% of the pitch. Sometimes I play good, sometimes I play bad, but I always give the 100% on the pitch. And that is the more important thing, I think, for people who are watching the game. And that's why sometimes season was bad results, but the fans never can say something to me in terms of attitude on the pitch.
Yeah. Is that important to you, what people think about your attitude and your work ethic?
No, it's just important for me give 100% when but not just when you're on the pitch, because it's not just that 2 hours you're on the pitch are important what you're eating, is important the way you're training, is important if you sleep well, if you rest well. Football is like, it's not just the ball and kick the ball. No, it has to be on it 24 hours a day. When you're sleeping as well, thinking about, just like now when I go to sleep to the bed on the night, I'm thinking, when I have to do the manager, I want to do this, and it's all day for me, because it's my life, it's my job. I've got big passion for that, and that's it.
It's really important, isn't it, to not only have your playing game, your physical game, but your mental game has to be right as well, I guess, to play at the levels that you have.
Yeah, your head is so important, but not for me, for everyone, because from here you make decisions in terms of everything, in the pitch, outside the pitch, in your style of life. For me, one big example is Gattuso. I know he played for Rangers, but is a very example, because he know what he want. He knew when he was a player, and he was just a normal player, but because he was so strong in his head, he won everything with AC Milan and with the national team as well. And last night he won Italy Cup as well, like a coach.
Wow.
Because last night he beat Juventus. Italy Cup is yours. He won with Napoli. Now he's Napoli coach, head of coaches, and he wanted, because he know what he wants, and he dedicate his time he dedicates his time to his job. It's all important. Family is important. Everything is important, but you are always focused in what you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's why here is so important for every person.
Of course. So how proud were you as a Celtic player playing against AC Milan when you put that jersey on to play for Celtic? Because obviously you left AC Milan to go to Celtic. Did you have something to prove? Was it a good feeling putting that shirt on?
Yeah, it was a good moment because when I went in the pitch, before start the game, the whole stadium was singing my song,
Hey,
and was nice. Sorry?
Can you sing it for us?
No, please, no.
Okay.
But was very emotional. Were very good moment, and we won that game as well. Then AC Milan sold me the summer before to Celtic. That was like a revenge.
Yeah.
Correct? Is that a revenge for me? Then was maybe one of the best nights for me at Celtic.
Wow. How did you celebrate afterwards?
Beers.
And the atmosphere, you say, sounds amazing when you were there playing. What do you think the atmosphere will be like with the games in the current situation, having no fans at the ground going forward when the season starts again? How do you think that's going to be as a player, not being able to hear the proper chants? What do you think?
It's not good. Obviously, it's not good because fans are a big part on this for a football player. When you're on the pitch, you've got the fans around you. If you're playing away as well, I was loving when I was playing away, and the other fans like won't fight to you, they want bad words to you, but it's nice. It's nice. It's part of football. But now the situation is this. Then I think we have players as to be focused on what they do in the pitch for 3-4 months, and after hopefully we go back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And I guess it's a tough situation for everyone right now. It's a tough situation for the league to be called, but Celtic are now crowned 9 in a row titles. How do you think they're going to be able to continue that? Do you think it's possible?
Yeah, why not? Why not? Celtic show is a best team.
Mm-hmm.
His years now. His years now is doing the same. They have got a great manager, a great staff, very good players. Then it's no reason why they have to stop. They have just to take high the motivations,
Mm-hmm.
But next season the motivation are so high because they go for 10 in a row. Then I think they will be a bit nervous for that, but
Mm-hmm.
no pressure. Yeah, a bit pressure as well. But the target they've got is so big. Then I think they will do it.
And with Hodgson, Edward, and Foster possibly not being involved, how do you think the team lineup would look without them? Still strong?
Yeah, of course, because if some players depart just now, they've got time to replace them with other good players. Then now they've got a month and a half, maybe 2 months to take the right players to make the season good again.
Who would you like to see in a Celtic shirt? Who would you like to see play for them?
Oh, I don't know. Probably an Italian player. I know it's difficult, but last Italian player played for Celtic was me. Then it's nice if I see another one day.
That sounds nice. I think many Celtic fans might agree with you.
No, I don't know. It's just it's to be nice because what I said before, I realized how big is Celtic just when I was in Celtic, not before. Maybe give the opportunity another one to make the same, to have the same situation I had over there.
And do you think there's anything Rangers can do to stop Celtic from winning 10 in a row?
Listen, Rangers, they did well this season. just the last maybe 10 games
Mm-hmm.
before the season was over. The last thing they lose the game, some games, important games, and they drop down. They lose against Kilmarnock as well.
I like
Uh,
how you got that in.
yeah. But the season for them until January
Mm-hmm.
was good.
Yeah.
Was good. Then I'm sure they try the best to stop this
Of
9 in a row.
course. So you've been working with Kilmarnock as their technical coach. How has that been?
Was good experience. Start with Angelo Alessio, and after with Alex Dyer.
Mm-hmm.
Good experience.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was nice to be on the pitch, nice to go play against Celtic, Rangers, these big teams.
Mm-hmm.
And I had very, very good moments, some bad moments, but that's part of football, it's normal. But now was good experience, like number 2, but now I'm looking to start like number 1. I don't know where, I don't know when, I don't know how, but I'm focused on that. You remember when I said to you before, when I was a kid, about I was so focused to be a football player. Now it's the same, but like for another job.
Okay. And
like a manager.
Okay. A manager more than a technical coach.
Yeah.
Okay.
Coaching manager, but I'm so focused because I want to that in the future. Then is not from last year, is like 4 or 5 years I've got this thing in my head.
Okay.
My target is there. I just now wait the opportunity to start. This experience was brilliant, but it's done, finish, and now is that what I want to do.
So was it good working with Alex Dyer, because he's now been given a 2-year contract, hasn't he? Did you like his style?
Yeah, is very good. Is normal when you are from another country. You've got some different ideas, but I think it's normal. But I had a very good time with him because he knows football. He years and years he's working in football. Then you've got a lot of experience. Yeah. Then I'm happy for him. You've got this job, and I think he can do very good this season because the players give always 100% under him. Training are very hard. They always working hard. Then. I hope it would be a good season for them.
Well, that's good. That's positive. And who's been your favourite manager to work with, whether it was being a player or sort of in your coaching role? Have you got a favourite manager that's really just worked with you and you really get each other?
Yeah, no, was every time I had managers, I had a lot of managers in my career, and but every time I tried to take something from every manager, positive things and negative things, right? But if I have got big ones, Strachan, Ancelotti, Gasperini is doing very well with Atalanta now. I have very good managers. Then I've got 2 of my favorites. One is Gasperini and one is Giampiero Ventura. Probably you don't know him, but these 2 is the 2 managers I learn more. That's why when I start to do a manager, I want to do like a mix of these 2 managers.
Okay.
Like in positive things and negative things.
Okay. It sounds exciting. So you went back to Italy after you played for Celtic, and then you came to Hamilton. How did that happen? How did they lure you to Hamilton?
Simple question. Because when I finished my contract in Bari, I had like 33, 34 years old, something like that. I was, at that time, I still want to play a bit football, but in the same time, I was really focused in what I said before, to start a managerial or coaching job. Then in Italy, you can do the e-license. Just if you finish to stop football, you can do e-license. Here in Scotland, I had the opportunity to do e-license and play in the same time. And that's what I done at Hamilton. I make a course for the e-license. I play a bit of football as well, another couple of seasons, and I was ready to go. But that's why I say it was when I was 33, 24, so I already know what I want to do, and I done it. And that's why I come back in Scotland. I say thank you to my friend, because he find a connection with Hamilton. I just went to them for training 1 week, and the manager said, yes, you can stay with us and play with us. I was happy because I already knew what I want to do.
You had your goals. So you moved to St Mirren for a short period. How did that happen?
I left Hamilton because they had a fraud that period. I don't know if you remember that, but they had a fraud, bank fraud. They have got some issues in terms of money. And I say, listen, they have to cut some players, and that's why I went away. And after come the same thing with my friend. I say I go to train with Samir, and Samir is well, stay with us for 5-6 months. You help the young players as well, in terms of chatting the pitch and blah blah blah. And that's why I moved to St Mirren. Yeah, it was a good time as well. I never played, but it was a good time.
Yeah. So all around sort of the Glasgow, Hamilton, St Mirren area. Did you like living here? You still are just now.
Yeah. I like the style of life here in Scotland, but I don't know if I stay another 10 years or I leave in 1 year. I don't know, because what I want to do in the future, but then I don't know if I stay here another a lot of years or not. That I don't know. Depends the opportunities coming up.
With your goal of becoming a manager, do you think it would be maybe a dream to manage Celtic?
Yeah, correct. That is a goal and a dream in the same time, because I know to be a Celtic manager, you have to do a lot of work. I know I'm focused on that. Is 100% one of my goals, but is still a dream, because it's a lot of steps to do before that. Then at the moment I'm so focused to start. I want to take my own way, start better I can, and show what I can do. And after, if I deserve that, I 100% more than happy, because the dreams sometimes can happen. No, then is I don't know why I can't have a one dream, and that's one of my dreams.
Absolutely. Well, we wish you the very best with that dream. We hope that comes to life, and wish you all the best with your career.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.